Good morning. So I've filmed this clip now 3 different times. I'm having a lot of microphone issues, not just with my phone itself, but also with the additional microphone that we bought for doing videos. So having some problems, but we're gonna, the show's gonna go on. So I'm gonna try it this way. No idea what this looks like. Hopefully it's not terrible. So it's just after 8, and I am off today, and I thought it would be kind of fun to bring you guys along for an errand / chore day of a very new first-time homesteader. So I need to get the guinea pig cage cleaned out today. We've got a lot of stuff to take over to compost. We have a pig now, so we got to take care of him. The dog needs some stuff done. We have a lot of cleanup to do outside, and I've got just a plethora of errands to run. So I will see you guys later. So one of the first things I'm going to do is go ahead and vacuum out the pellet stove. We've been running on propane most of the time during the night and stuff like that, so we don't have to keep up with it. But I want to make sure that we have this guy clean and ready to go. It's been very cold, so we can kind of take the chill out of the air. Okay, so this is Mr. Pig. He is just over 12 weeks old, and he apparently did not finish his supper last night, and he hates oranges. So I'm gonna have to get in there later and pick out the oranges and take them over to the compost. But here he is. So this morning for breakfast, he's getting apples. There's like half a potato chopped up in there. There's some pizza crust, a teeny tiny bit of lettuce, just to see if he likes it, and then about a pound of pellets. So this is going to be his breakfast, and he'll have about this again later for dinner, and we'll probably, spoil him and bring out something else yummy later. But that is what he's getting this morning, and we are choosing to mostly feed on the ground because we have heard that way you don't have to supplement vitamins and things like that. They'll get a lot of the iron, selenium, things like that from the soil. So super helpful. I just got back from running errands, and I found some really good deals and just some kind of super random stuff. So I thought I'd go ahead and share those since this is kind of a day in the life. I did our biggest shopping at Costco, and I mostly just got staples. Like a big pack of butter, a huge thing of bacon, some snacks, things like that. 2 things we got for around the home is this pack of headlamps. We recently were outside in the dark trying to get stuff done. The sun goes down so dang early, and I was like, we need headlamps. So we had batteries on our list because we have a lantern that runs off D batteries. A whole pack of batteries from Costco was $16. This was $19, and it comes with the batteries to run them, and this way we can each work independently and we're not just dependent on that little lantern. So I felt like this was a better option for us. Throw stuff over there. And then the other thing is a boot dryer. And I don't know about you guys, but we run through some boot dryers, and this one happened to be on sale for only $29.99. It was $10 off, so I'm excited for that. Woo! So then I made 2 other stops. The first one, pretty much everybody is familiar with. It's Goodwill. So we love Goodwill. We can always get excited about a good Goodwill trip. I found this knit cardigan. Super excited. This adorable little basket. It's 99 cents. I'm gonna use the heck out of this in my kitchen. And then this I'm so excited for. So it's just a metal colander. It was $3, so it wasn't on the cheap side for Goodwill. But I've been hunting for metal colanders because I want to make hanging produce baskets in the kitchen. So you can leave them just plain metal, or you could spray paint them and then hang them with either rope or chain, and you can put your onions, apples, things like that in here to get them up off the counter. So super pumped to find that. Hopefully I can find another one so I can have a hanging set, but I'm excited even if it's just this one. And then I found this sweatshirt, which is actually the same sweatshirt I'm wearing right now, but in orange. And then a purple one that is super similar. So I'm super excited for those. It's been very cold. This is our first winter in this house. It's very drafty, and I pretty much live in sweatshirts. So it's really nice to have a couple extra options, especially in solid colors. And then these stacking storage baskets were 99 cents each. So there was 4, and I just took the whole stack. And we're gonna be able to use these. We can either use them for produce storage in the fall. We can do onions and all kinds of good stuff in here. Or pet stuff, livestock stuff. I know we are accumulating a ton of that kind of thing. Also, the dog is right under there, so if she knocks the camera, I do apologize. But super excited for that, especially for what, $3.97 for 4 of them. Yeah. All right, so I've got the wash going. I got my clothes from Goodwill in there, as well as some other stuff for the rest of the week. And I went ahead and pulled these guys out of the freezer. We do have a video where I made these. So tonight we're just going to do a huge, probably Dutch oven of chicken noodle soup. So we've got a pound of shredded chicken legs, a full quart of broth. And this actually, because I used the whole legs when I did it, it gelled up so well that I've been diluting it half, like 1-1 with water, making soup, and it's been amazing. So I'm going to let these thaw out a little bit. We'll get those going in a little while. I need to tackle these dishes. Holy moly. And then put away those dishes. And maybe even work a little bit over there. So that's my plan for the next hour or so. Getting dinner started. And I've got a little pat of butter in here. And I was sauteing some garlic. There's a little bit of parsley and some carrot. My broth isn't 100% thawed out. And it's really gelled in there. Which I believe I mentioned earlier. So I'm just going to have to kind of like get hunks out to throw into there. My meat's working on it. We'll see. And then these are the noodles I'm going to throw in there. So it should be super easy. I've got most of the dishes done. All the other ones put away. This looks 10 times better than it did. So we're definitely getting on the way. Ronnie came home and he's actually outside doing some other stuff. So we'll see what he's up to later. What's going on, Mr. Pig? Are you ready for dinner? We've got some pellets, apple, and a little blueberry bagel. Came out to share some carrots with the mules. Mr. Pig refuses to eat carrots, so we're going to share them with these guys. It's a mess out here, but we do feed the garden kitties when it is freezing. So they've got something to eat. I know. We just found this pan out here, so we just use it. This is Larry. He's feeling spunky. Ronnie went to go get some wet food. Since it is freezing, it's harder for them to find water as well, so we like to supplement them a little bit. So Mr. Larry is super into it. And here comes Minimo. Maybe we'll see the others. I don't know. So I've added I have carrots. There's parsley. I just added some pasta here. It hasn't come back to a boil yet, but there's a pound of chicken in here. This is going to be amazing, and there's going to be tons left, so we're going to be able to eat this like all week. This is going to be delicious. Look how hearty that is. Oh my goodness. Good morning. So I've decided you guys are gonna get a double feature. I am off 2 days in a row this week. Most weeks I'm off Monday and Tuesday. Not every week, but most weeks. So everything I didn't get finished yesterday, I'm gonna go ahead and finish today. So yeah, we'll see how this goes. Last night after dinner, we just sat on the couch and watched a movie. So I didn't get anything else done. I've still got so much left to do. So I figured I'd go ahead and finish up today what I didn't get done yesterday and bring you guys along. So this morning we had breakfast burritos. Hopefully you can see this again. I don't know what's recording. I know that this is recording. I'm not sure what you're seeing. So we had breakfast burritos this morning, and there's enough filling left for 2. So I'm gonna go ahead and roll these and throw them in the freezer. Getting started on dinner for tonight. We're having just like a venison crock pot. This is just random cuts of meat that we made huge bags out of. And then I've got onion for my onion prep day. A little bit of herb and garlic slow cooker seasoning from Pampered Chef. And I always make sure to put it under my meat as well. And then, just like on our chicken video, we're just going to add some water on the side, right up to the top. So I woke up Mr. Pig. It is freezing out here. You can see there's just frost on everything. So I'm assuming his water is completely frozen over. So I brought out a gallon of kind of warm water. I didn't want hot, but yikes, everything is frozen. I know the guinea pigs are going to talk this entire clip, but they're very cute, so it probably doesn't matter, right? So, also the dog is here. She thinks this is great. Our laundry room is a disaster. So this is a super real life, kind of vulnerable moment. We're still in the process of unpacking. We didn't technically start like unpacking our stuff and actually moving in until the week of Thanksgiving. So we're still getting settled in. So this is awful, but I need to sort through all of this. I've got a load in the wash ready to go. Pardon them. They're waiting for breakfast. But I want to clean that first so they have everything fresh. And it goes quite a ways back. And I want to redo this room today. This is not serving our purpose. It gets cluttered way too quickly. We don't have a good laundry sorting system. All that kind of stuff. So let's see what we can figure out in here today. So here's your before. It's awful. So the washer's running. You'll probably hear that. But so I've got this side completely clean. And I just want to show you this. So I'm taking all this out to compost. It is just a little bit of their bedding, some hay, some of their poo, that kind of stuff. It'll be so good for our garden in the spring. And I did actually find on the manufacturer's website of their bedding that it is compostable. So super excited for that. I do have the other side left to finish up, so they're just enjoying some fresh hay. A little update on our compost, plus the dog, who makes very few appearances. Look at this. It's gotten so big. So we have added our wood ash. I heard that was okay. Coal ash, not so much. And then we also just, veggie scraps. All of our, like the canister from the vacuum, we always empty that into our compost bucket. And then we've got the guinea pig stuff and dryer lint, just all kinds of cool stuff. So it's coming along quite nicely. So it is 2:30 almost now. It's switched off from its 6 hours to warm, and then I just put it back to low because I'm going to go ahead and add some veggies. I pulled out a quart and I believe a pint of broth. There's still tons in there. The onions look a little suspicious, but they're going to be delicious. So I'm going to add my veggies in now. I always wait a little bit because I don't want them super soft. So yeah. And then there's a lot of broth right now, but we'll see how it goes once the veggies are in. If it seems like I can still take a little bit more and there will still be plenty for everything to cook in, then I may go ahead and take just a smidge more. We'll see how it goes. I'm super excited to have these for the freezer. So I can use them to make like a beef and noodle dish, substituting venison for beef. And I can use them for gravy, soup stock, all kinds of awesome, yummy stuff. Seems like I left just enough broth. I'm going to let these cook down for a little bit. I went ahead and turned it back up on high because, as you can see on top of some of these peppers, the fat is starting to become solid. So, need to warm it back up real fast. But I've got some really fun stuff for the piggies. And look at my broth settling. How beautiful is that? Okay, so we're done-ish here. The washer is going. The guinea pigs are talking, but they are clean. I've got all this stuff organized. We'll talk about that in a second. I completely swapped out this shelf. It was a different one there. Didn't fit everything that we had. Now it's done. Laundry's almost done. We've got some blankets. This is some stuff from when I was a little kid that we had in storage. I just want to wash and restore it. And then we've got one little stack of baskets here. We do keep a baby gate here because we normally leave the door open so Kuna can come and go without getting into the pigs. So that's the door there. I close it so she would be quiet, but there is a fridge in here. We store drinks and bulk purchase food and stuff like that in there. So I took the guinea pig stuff that was here, slid it down over there. It's all organized. And then we've got Kuna's food, which was out on the front porch. And I know this room now looks crazy. Looks like we're stockpilers. And the truth of it is, we are to a certain extent, I guess. We'd like to be prepared. I lost my full-time job a year ago next month, and it was one of the most terrifying times for us financially. So I now just work part-time, and this is one of the ways that we're able to kind of feel secure in that. So like these I got Black Friday. It was 2 for $16. They're normally $22 a piece. So there's a lot of them there. It's 6 months worth of bedding, 6 months worth of dog food. So I don't know. We'll see where we go from here on out. But we've really liked the security of that for right now, especially with the way that things are. So this is wood stove pellets. We're down to our last bag, but Ronnie's grabbing some on his way home today. We don't keep a ton just because we use the heat supplementally. We're not using it as our main heat source. So, and then these cleaning supplies, which look insane. I get it. This is my one place where my entire life I have always like hoarded cleaning supplies. It just brings me a sense of comfort. So, and then I got this stuff all organized, which you guys didn't see before, but it was like piled up and awful. Like this part still doesn't look great, but basically the whole thing looked like that. So we're getting there. We're getting there. And then, oh, sorry. These are vinegars here that I've infused, and those are my first little jams. So super exciting. I should be done with the laundry here in a little bit. I've got a lot of clean now to fold, and this room is done, and it feels so good. This is my mountain of clean laundry though. So definitely have my hands full there. And then the shelf here is the one that came out of the laundry room. So I'm gonna have to figure out what I'm gonna do with that. It is so nice out. It's up in the 50s now. It was in the 20s this morning, so it's gone up 30 degrees, which is crazy. So I'm sitting outside with Mr. Pig. We're working on, a little socialization, giving him some apples, which he has figured out come from me. I'm sitting on the straw bale, and he's already climbed up here, so. Ronnie just got home. He stopped by the grocery store for us. We've been really keeping an eye on their reduced produce and their day-old bread to help supplement the pig. And it's making a world of difference for our budget and our ability to have a pig. So we've got 24 assorted dinner rolls here, a huge thing of bagels. So they do them, it's $1.99 for 12. So it was roughly $6 for all of this bread. And then we were almost out of carrots, so he grabbed one of those we can share with the mules. These are our last 2 carrots I had set out for the mules today. So I'm going to separate these down, put them into freezer bags, and we'll get them in the freezer. We're going to share these with him, so they're not just for the pig, but mostly they are. He also picked up a 5-pound bag of apples for him as well. So we've been watching the reduced produce for just over a week. From the day that we said, yeah, I guess we'll get a pig, we've been stopping in a couple times a week to go ahead and grab up reduced produce. I grabbed all these oranges in hopes that he would love those. He does not want anything to do with oranges. So I'm going to have another jam day soon. But we've got lots of apples, and he loves those. And then this one's our compost one. And then this is his. There's a teeny bit of garlic in there and 1 eggshell. He had 1 eggshell with breakfast, and he seemed to enjoy it. So we're going to go ahead and give him another one. So in our chest freezer, we have the stuff that we've been able to stock up for Mr. Pig. These are some veggie scraps. And then this is just like so much bread. So much bread. Dinner time for Mr. Pig. He's having cranberry orange bagel, 2 apples, an eggshell, and feed. Alright, well today we've got Shemp. And then under the tractor there you can see Mama Cat. And then Minnie Mo is under there too, but no Larry today, I guess. Good evening. So I'm freezing, I'm exhausted. It's 8 o'clock now. I've been up since 4. So I'm gonna go ahead, I'm gonna get my coffee set to brew for the morning. I'm gonna get Mr. Pig's bucket prepped for the morning, as well as my breakfast prepped for the morning, and then I'm gonna take a shower and go to bed. So thank you guys so much for coming with me on these last 2 days. I know this is a very long video, so thank you also if you've made it to the end of this.
make sure to go ahead and give us a like and subscribe. We are just starting out, so it makes a huge difference for us. And let us know down below. How was it? Did you enjoy it? I know it was mostly me, but that's what happens when it's your day off. So we'll see you guys next time. Bye.